What is up there everybody, Citrus Aviation here for yet another video, and today we have aviation news this week number 82. And we're going to get started right with the news here with some news from KLM. And KLM has announced that they are going to be laying off an additional 1,000 employees as they scale back operations and attempt to return to profitability. KLM is one of many airlines that have been negatively hit by the virus. Pretty much every single airline out there has been negatively impacted, with maybe the exception of Southwest. They seem to be doing great, but that's because they're uniquely positioned to take advantage of the situation. Most airlines are not doing that well though. KLM is going to be laying off an additional 1,000 employees as they are going towards profitability, and they're restructuring some of the ways they do business. Unfortunately, this is the reality of the situation, not just at KLM, but at Air France, who is the partner owner. So KLM and Air France are now part of one cooperative, as well as many other airlines, particularly here in the US, United, American. I think Delta's laying off some as well. Delta not as much. If you work for Delta, you're probably fine, but if you work for American or United, there's a very good chance of getting laid off. So for fleet news, it's actually a very quiet week as not very much has been happening, but I do have some things I want to cover. And first here is that Rossiya Air from Russia has their first Sikorsky Superjet 100. This aircraft is registered as Romeo Alpha-89114, and this picture was taken on the 25th of December 2020. I want to mention that all photographer credits are mentioned in the bottom left corner. I have a photography credit, and the link to the original image is included in the description if you want to go take a look at those. These photographers take excellent pictures, and I highly recommend you check out their work. Next up, the newest Vietnamese airline has taken to the sky. This is called Viet Travel Airlines, and it is an airline based out of Vietnam. This picture shows the very first flight, which was on the 7th of January 2021. on an Airbus A321-211, registered as Victor November-Alpha 278, and this aircraft was departing from Ho Chi Minh City. One thing I really like about the livery is that blue windward section right there, which is really nicely done, and I like that it's basically highlighting the windward of the aircraft, which I haven't really seen any livery do, which I think is kind of interesting. This makes it from just being a Your White livery to be an interesting Your White livery. So congratulations to V Travel Airlines, and I wish you the best of success. Next up, Garuda Indonesia has a new special livery on this Boeing 737-800. This is to promote the new vaccine that has arrived in Indonesia, which is really exciting. This is a 737-86N, registered as Papa Kilo Golf Foxtrot Tango, and this picture was taken on the 20th of January 2021. I do wish everybody who's getting the vaccine the best of success, and that the pandemic can go away very soon. Next up, Spirit Airlines has a new livery, and this is a special livery for the country music singer Brett Young, and this is in a new flyaway livery, which appears to be part of a new Spirit livery. So this is going to be with this will be a change to the current Spirit livery where it said Spirit.com on the wing list, but then it'll now have slant flyaway, and I think they're going to do several of these as well. So this won't be the only one, but I think we'll see a few more, and this is really cool. This is another modification on the new Spirit livery, and I'll be interested to see what else they do with it. I know Red River Aviation really likes this band, and yeah, this is a cool livery, and I look forward to see what else Spirit has coming down the pipeline. This picture was taken on the 22nd of January, and the aircraft is November 932 November Kilo, which is an Airbus A320-271neo. And then we finally have some route news for today, and Allegiant is starting 13 new routes, which is very impressive. And they will be starting services to 3 new cities, which are Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Key West, Florida, and Portland, Oregon. So let's take a look what these new routes are. From Jackson Hole, they'll be starting service to Las Vegas on June the 4th. Fares as low as $49 each way. To Los Angeles, starting on June the 2nd, fares as low as $59 each way. To Phoenix Mesa Gateway, that'll be starting on June the 2nd, and that'll be $59 as well. And then to Reno Tahoe, which will also be starting on June the 4th, and those will be fares as low as $49 each way, which is a very good deal. And I'm very happy to see new expansions occurring for Allegiant out of a city like Jackson Hole, which I think it's an airport that really could use Allegiant. I think that's a really good addition. Portland, Oregon will be getting 3 services to Idaho Falls starting May the 28th. $49 each way on all 3 new flights from Portland. They'll be having service to Monterey, California starting May the 28th as well. And then service to Santa Monica, California starting April the 15th. Key West will be getting 2 services from Nashville starting June the 2nd for $59. And then Orlando Sanford starting June the 4th as low as $49. There will also be expansions for Allegiant out of Peoria, Illinois and Charleston, South Carolina. The Peoria service will have new Denver routes starting May the 28th as low as $39. That is pretty good. They will also be having Sarasota, Florida routes starting May the 27th as low as $59 each way. And then Charleston, South Carolina, they'll be having a service to Bolivia, which is Made America St. Louis, Illinois, which isn't that like a secondary airport for St. Louis, if I'm correct? That'll be starting May the 28th, $49 each way. Baltimore, Washington service will be starting. I don't have a date or the price on that, but that'll be starting some point in the future. And then Punta Gorda, Florida, will be starting May 27th, as low as $59 each way. That is really good service and great additions for Allegiant. And then not only that, there will be new expansions coming out of Orange County Regional Airport. So lots of exciting stuff. And Allegiant is set to start service to Orange County very soon. They'll be serving Boise, Idaho. That route starts on February the 12th. They'll be serving Grand Junction. That service starts on February 12th as well. They'll be serving Las Vegas. That service starts on February 18th. They'll be serving Medford. That service starts on February the 12th. They'll be serving Missoula. That service starts on February the 18th. They'll be serving Provo in Utah. The service starts on February 12th. They'll be doing Reno, Tahoe. That service starts on February the 18th. And they'll be doing Spokane, Washington, February the 18th. That is 8 new routes for Allegiant. That is quite the service that they're starting in Orange County, which is pretty awesome. Southwest is also bringing back several services to Orange County. Chicago Midway is resuming on March the 7th. Services to Puerto Vallarta are returning on March the 11th. Salt Lake City returns on March the 11th as well. And San Jose returns on March 11th as well. Spirit Airlines will be beginning service from Sacramento to Orange County on March the 2nd. That'll be really exciting. And that is it for Orange County news. So it's a really exciting time to be a fan of Orange County Airport. They were also going to get new Air Canada service, but because of the pandemic and the current border closures, that has been temporarily delayed. So that is it for the news for this video. I know it is a shorter episode than I usually do, but there isn't a huge amount of news to cover this week, but we will have more upcoming soon. Now you might be wondering about the title of this video, which is called The Consequences of Success. And that is because the last Aviation News This Week episode, you might have seen it kind of disappeared for a while. Now it's because there was some copyright issues with photographer. I'm not going to talk about that really much, but I am going to mention there are going to be some changes moving forward. And that is that the Aviation News This Week photos are going to be a lot harder to get, but I do have some sources where I can get some from. It will maybe take a bit longer to get them, but I am still going to get photos for the videos and some videos as well. I do have several people who now let me use their photos, which is fantastic. So there are going to be some changes moving forward, and that will be in terms of photography and the photos that I use on these videos. They will all be linked now in the description, as well as the typical credit that I put in the bottom left corner of the videos. Maybe check out the photographer and see if you want him to take some photos for you. And there are some other changes that are happening behind the scenes as well, but I'm just trying to make the videos more clarified as to where I'm getting these photos from, who the photographers are, and giving proper credit. So those are changes moving forward. Other than that, it's been a quiet week. It's actually snowing here right now because, well, you know, it's winter time. And other than that, it's a fairly quiet week. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We have lots of great content upcoming. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and God bless you.